Hello students, I just want to talk a little bit about how do we do this thesis statement. So you've chosen your prompt, you've analyzed it, and you've done some pre-work on that pre-writing document, but some thoughts about themes and some ideas about what you might want to write about. So use those on that pre-writing document to talk about what is it you might want to do and say about your prompt, okay? So that's what you should do first. Again, use the ideas that you generated in your pre-writing document for help. And then once you're done with it, you should message me so that I can give you some feedback, and I'll give that to you within 24 hours. But please don't forget to message me because I don't always check my drop boxes. Okay, so how do we do this? Well, basically you have a thesis document that's attached, and it looks like this. Okay. So which prompt are you doing? So copy and paste it there so you don't forget, and you can go to the link here. Once you've copy and pasted it, you would use this formula to write your thesis. So I've color coded it for you to have it make sense. So author and title is in blue. Answer the prompt a little bit, like tell what character it is or what you're focusing on, and then write a theme statement. Now your theme statement should be in general. It should not be specific to your character. And that's the biggest mistake that I see. Okay, so when I talk about this, you can see on this one, my author and title is in Arthur Miller's play, The Crucible, and you can use that starter phrase as well. Then what am I going to talk about? I'm going to talk about Abigail Williams' abuse of power. And my prompt is different than yours. So it's about how do people abuse power and how does it manipulate other people. And you saw that example from the previous document. So that's what it is. I'm basically saying I'm going to talk about Abigail Williams and how she abuses her power. And then the theme statement is, what does that tell us about human behavior? What does that tell us about people in general? So we don't want it to say something like, Abigail does this by manipulating the girls and changing their minds and getting them to go with her side. That you would write about in your paragraph because that's support for it, but that is not the main idea. The main idea is that she uses her new position in society, but what does that tell us about a person's character? It shows that power can corrupt, and it can happen pretty quickly. So that is what you need to do. So make sure that you have the author and title. Again, you can use the starter sentence. A brief answer to the prompt. So if you're going to say someone isn't morally ambiguous, then you would say something like John Proctor demonstrates moral ambiguity in his decision about morality in terms of his affair. And then that could say, which reveals how moral dilemmas can influence a person or afflict a person or influence a person's future decisions, something like that. So again, you want to start specific and end general. You don't have to color code it, but if that helps you, feel free to do it. And then you put it in this box, and then you drop box it, and then you message me for feedback. Hope this helps. If you have any questions, let me know.